Hello everyone, Naria here on a how-to episode. So today's how-to is how to automate this research chamber. Now you could continue picking up research items, these big two-slaughter ones from wherever, plants, just lying on the cave floor or on the planet surface. But these ones you gotta feed into a research chamber. So let me grab one for you. So I am on creative mode. Let's make one research chamber on here. Okay, let's pick that up. Alright, so these research chambers, if you put that on, it's not gonna pick up anything that you put beside the platform. You're gonna have to pick up the research item, put it on the research chamber, start it off, and yeah. Granted, that's about 2,000 points or 2,000 bytes of research. It's a highly manual process, and you gotta keep supplying your research chamber with these two slaughter ones to keep them going. Now, on this side, I've set up a sample of some early game automated research chambers that you can make. So, for example, these are research samples that you get from flowers and you get from those respawning nodes down in the caves. Just position it like this. Make an automated arm with the greenish tinge overlapping, let's say, the source resource point here. And then put your platform. This is just a cheap platform B, large platform B, which you can make for 3 resin. Obviously, you'd need a research chamber, right? Now, the cheapest way to power this is by making these medium storage and fill 5 of them up with a power source, a renewable power source, either solar or wind. I've put up the wind because it's the cheapest one you can make early in the game. It just takes 1 ceramic for each one of these. So that's 5 ceramic. And then the small batteries, you can either find them on the looting debris or just make them out of zinc. So it doesn't have to be 3. I just kind of favor 3 because this one runs on 2 units of power, and this one discharges 1 unit of power and stores 32. So hopefully before the 3 run out, it kind of gets charged, right? So the 2 power the research chamber, and the 1 kind of powers the arm, because the arm rather takes one unit of power. So let's try to see it in action. Turn that on. It feeds the research chamber. I forgot to turn on the research. Right there. And see, it drains the battery. Hopefully before that battery drains, the wind powers it up. Now I've put some options on some different configurations once you get later into the game. So or you get lucky by finding these small solar panels, right? So you can swap these out like so, because this power is running out, right? So we can, if you have solar, then as long as the sun's out, your research chamber keeps running. Or if you have a spare QT-RTG, yeah, it works in combination with the solar panel and the wind turbines. So this one's, yeah, it's not running out because the solar panel's going and the wind's up as well. But yeah, so I think the wind is dying. So yeah, the solar panel is still keeping up. No, it's not keeping up. It's draining the power for some strange reason. But yeah, it's renewable, and it gives you like what? Oopsie. That's the creative mode. Yeah, there's a couple of bytes. See, 568. Oh yeah, I had that other set of research going, but it should be able to sustain you. Let's turn that off, right? We can see how much research this other one actually generates. So let's turn this off. Oh, I had 558 left on that one. So there. So see, 340 bytes per second. Not so bad. Right, let's turn this one on. And it bumps me up to 568. See? And you can see the downside of this, right? So there's... yeah, it's quite fast as well. But in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna have to pick this research item up and put it on the research chamber. Otherwise, it's gonna stop producing bytes. This one, on the other hand, is going to keep on running until, yeah. Well, as long as you have research samples here, which you can, as I said, you can position this on flowers so that it renews. I mean, it's not going to spawn as quickly. Or you can keep refilling this one if you do find some research samples. That's another option. But yeah, it's easier to just look for a set of flowers, ideally 3 of them, so that there's enough time for them to respawn. And then put this setup right beside it. Now I put a research sample on here just to ensure that it picks up only the research sample, but that is totally optional. Now one other important thing is that you fill up the storage here with some sort of power related item. Why? Because if you have a spare slot there, I'll show you. Right? See, your research sample goes onto that slot. It's not gonna be... let me turn this off for now. Right, and put this back on that side. If you do have them filled in, even if the arm is on, it's not gonna just transfer the research sample onto this medium storage there. So fill it up with whatever power item, small power item that you have, 1 slotter, right? So this one is the nicest one. Let's turn off the arm. This is a nicer option, see? Because the QTRTG will keep your arm going, while the rest powers the research chamber. But yeah, cheapest option, some probably lucky game options if you get your small solar panel up. Find some small solar panels and see the automation just kicked in, right? So if these were flowers, it would have just picked up the next research sample. Alright, and that's for the short tip for today. Like and subscribe. Thank you.